Chipuff here. Welcome back to ESOventure. Here we are with Fel. I went over, ran around the area around Pokari last time. And now we're going to just go ahead and enter into Pokari through this little warp hole. I'm going to return victoriously to report to Ziola, so that we can get going and get out of these newbie quests and head out and start doing some actual questing and adventuring. So here we go. Yep, loading screen, because it's kind of like an instance to enter into here. So this is the main entrance gate. So I guess it's supposed to kind of simulate that you came in through these doors. We did not. We entered through this portal. While I'm over here, what I'm going to do is go ahead and set this home stone as my home. So when I use the purple return home spell, this is where I will return to. So to do that, I'm just going to double click on it and set home point. So I'm going to set that here. Confirm. So now if I port home, I will return to Pokari. You can change it to pretty much any city. I think they all have those homestones, so depending on where you want to go. This is obviously just the most useful. Now I will point out that there is a homestone. I think there's one over here and one over here as well, but for some reason they don't work. So even if you set that as your home port, it's still going to send you here, which is kind of a bummer because this is where stash is. So to port back here would be great. You just port back into the main and there you are, but no, you have to go here. So, okay, so I know where Ziola is, but I'm going to go ahead and let it auto route me there by clicking on him. And won't really spend too much time in Pokari, this Pokari, really anymore. Pokari used to be a more central hub, but since changing to Odyssey, you don't really come here much. So, oh well. Now Ziola has always been someone you talk to a lot. He was always in charge of a lot of his a lot of main quests and stuff. So let's see what he has to tell me. He might talk. I know there's some voice acting in this game, so let's see if it'll pick that up now. Yeah, see? So he talks. Obviously speaks Chinese. It's probably a well-known fact, but they did switch it to English voice actors for, I don't know, like a week. It was atrocious. I don't mean to be mean to voice actors, but the ones that they chose were horrible, and it just, I don't know. I'm glad they went back to the Chinese because it sounds cool. I have no idea what he's saying. If you do speak Chinese and at any time know what these characters are saying, I'd love to know. I've talked to them for years and never known what they were saying, so it would be cool to know what they actually say. But let's just read what he's telling me. Greetings, Fel. Would you like for me to see what the stars have in store for you? So, I'm returning victoriously. Welcome back to Pokari City. I see you've completed the trials. It is indeed true what Prince Vigrid said about the Celestial Kingdom. I will tell you more as I unravel the truth. I sure did, thanks. Oh, I completed the trials. I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense. Level up, obviously. Ooh, I can learn that skill now, but we'll wait for a second. Talk to him again. Entering Pokari. It will take me time to prepare to cast a divination for you. While I'm doing that, you should take this time to prepare yourself for the trials ahead. I suggest speaking to Wen in the Royal Palace. He can guide you. I'll go see him now. So Wen is another one that, especially early on, you'll talk to a lot. In official before Odyssey, but now they've kind of relegated him over here into the Cloud Palace or whatever they call it. But he had a lot of, like, especially the newer quests, and then later on he had some high-level quests for just, hey, be online for 2 hours and I'll give you something. Actually, that might be somebody else, but he had some of those, like, you could do for some experience and stuff. There's really no need to talk to him on private servers because they've upped the, unless you're just trying to get every single inch of, every single possible experience point you can. Really no need to talk to him. But here I come to talk to him, and I'm sorry, I just realized, does my horse have cloven hooves? It's hard to see. I guess not. It's just a shine. Sorry, I was like, what the heck? Anyway, I get distracted. When? Oh, he talks like this. Greetings. I help guide many of the affairs of the Middle Kingdom, named such as we are between the Celestial Kingdom and the Nether Kingdom, which is actually what China's called, is the Middle Kingdom. That's what the kanji for the, it means. Anyway, sorry. Quests, please. Ooh, look at all these he has. I don't know if anybody's ever actually done these different weapon ones. I'm not even sure how you do it, or even the purple one. I don't remember. It's things you take and then never do, so... Entering Pokari. I don't need to reset my affinity points, but... Young adventurer, I welcome you. You can use all the help... We can use all the help we can get. For some reason, the spirits who make their home in the Middle Kingdom have been acting up and causing trouble. I'll keep that in mind. Will you pay me? So he'll teach me about the Pokari bulletin board. Affinity points reset. The affinity points are these things. I'm sorry, not those things. Those. Anyway, these things. So if I didn't like where I was assigning things, he's letting me know that you can change it. So let me just go get that, because he's just going to give me an item. Distribute your points with care. Thanks. So he went ahead and he gave me this, the Wheel of Fortune. It lets you change your ability, your element attributes. See where it says element and then attributes? I think that's a holdover from the previous, unless these are called attributes. Maybe these are my attribute points. Anyway, and these are the affinities. But remember before I was mentioning how they used to be tied together more, but okay. I don't have any bag space. I don't know if he's going to give me, let me see. Bulletin board. If you would like to help, I recommend you go check the bulletin board. Every major city has one. These bulletin boards list jobs that citizens offer to adventurers. If you manage to complete a task, that citizen will usually award you with items or experience. Can you tell me more? You can tell the difficulty of a task on the board by the color of the quest name. The easiest will be in white and increase in difficulty from green to orange and then finally purple. It also might be important to know that using an Order of the Wind will refresh the quests available on the board and increase the chances of rare ones. Interesting. I will take a look. I think I am probably one of the only people... that can't be true, but I did a lot of bulletin board quests, some of them several times. You did not level very easily back in, especially official before Odyssey was a little bit harder to level. I am the first person I ever made friends with on here. Shout out to a character, he played Rogue, and his name was Peanut. So I highly doubt Peanut is watching this. I don't know whatever happened to him because he quit just a few. I played with him in the end of closed beta, open beta, and he left maybe a few weeks to a month into just the open. But anyway, shout out Peanut. What? But he taught me, because I guess he'd played MMOs before and I had never played before. So we did these all the time together. So kind of a good memory playing with him. He was a lot of fun. Casual gaming fun. Urgent! Taking a brave hero to stop the Brimstone Bruiser! General Zurin. I had better check this out. Alright. Before we go outside to kill the Brimstone Bruiser... Oh, I guess I'm going to go talk to him. Anyway, since we're down here, I'm just going to use my last couple minutes for this episode to go and expand my stash and put some things back. I think I'm going to sell... It's only worth 1 bronze, but at this point in my tiny newbie life, I'm going to just sell that. I will show you what the EVA clothes look like. Because I still haven't bought her any cool fashion. But I'm just going to go ahead and get it out of my... Okay, that's the Apothecary Yoon saying that. I'm just going to go ahead and sell those. Actually, I want to keep that because I need that to imbue. These are bound, so I can't sell that. I'm going to keep those. Like, this is bound. Yeah, a lot of this stuff's bound. This is not, though. These are my old clothes, if you remember my old clothes. My old gear. So I'm just going to sell that. So let's go ahead and sell those things. So that opens up some stuff, but let's go and put some stuff in stash and upgrade. I had mentioned before how you can use the red banded yarn and the
请放心，您存在这里的东西绝对安全。
Yep, okay. So quest related, please expand my stash. If you give me a log of growth, I will expand your stash to 30 slots. Not by 30 slots. You only update the upgrades by 6 at a time, but I think I guess it must be at 24, so thank you. So now it's a quest, and now I have to turn it in.
要好好整理一下这些东西。
Your stash has been expanded. I'll bring one right away. I feel like that's supposed to be for the previous thing. I'll bring a thing. So, okay, gonna go into stash. So now you can see, I guess before I didn't have this line, so it added this line to my stash. So let's put in my Wheel of Fortune, because I don't need to use that. I'll keep this with me because I have reached a couple levels. I can use that. I'm not ready to imbue my gear yet, so I'll just leave that there. This ugly man, that's actually my mount. I'm going to put this gross bug mount in here. He's going to expire in 20 days, so he'll just disappear. I don't need these, so if I right click, it's just going to send them in there quickly. So those are the transportation things, and I also can't do the keys until level 45. So I'm just going to put those in there. I will keep these health potions, and these are for my pet. So the bean feeds him health, feeds her health, and this will feed her belly. Her belly is kind of like mana. It's the dog, the pet's version of mana, and that's obviously her HP. So, okay, so I'm going to keep this with me. These port me back to the Mogwai home of Zappa Altar. I might just keep that with me, just in case if my cooldown and I need to get back, so I'll just keep those with me. And I can't use these yet. These are the trans cards, so I'm just going to put them in here to use later. You can also see if I had money, I could store some gold in there. I've only got 13 silver. Might as well keep it with me because you need that for paying for like transportation and stuff. And I'm about to use that item, so that's my stash. Quest related, please expand my bag by 6 slots. Got it. He's saying the same things, probably. I should have read that. Sorry. Stash. Oops. Sorry. Quest. Bag expansion. Ta-da! So now if we go in here, see, I got an extra line. Now, this is something that I hinted to before, and I got distracted and never mentioned again. If you remember, I'm going to use a transportation because it's faster than running, even on a faster mount. But if you remember, I did the ESO0 quest, newbie quests. And they gave me some items. They gave me trans cards. They gave me those teleport things, and they gave me 2 silver each time. The most important thing that they were giving me at that time was the red banded yarn and the log of growth from the musician dude. Probably everybody knows this, and this is just in 0, but this is repeatable every day. So every day, at least once a day, it's every 24 hours, you can repeat the newbie quest. I know where I'm going, so I'm just going to click here. And get a red banded yarn, the trans cards, the Pokari, the different express flag things, whatever they're called, clouds. So if you're playing 0, if it's still up and you're like, hey, I'm going to go play this game, and you're a new character, even if you're not, do it. Because you can just do this first one and get this banded yarn. See, the banded yarn in the log. You don't have to take the other quests. So you can just do this first one. If you do it every day, you'll first max out your stash. Then you can use this to max out your bag. And by bag, I mean, I haven't been in here yet, but there's a mystery pouch. Let me see if I can find it in here. Here it is. This adds additional space. It's like a mystery thing. So it adds additional storage for you. And it just takes up 1 spot. So I guess if you are a Terraria player, it's kind of like the floating pig, or I guess it's more like the pig. Anyway, so you could put some items in there, and you don't have to do the other quests. I think I will. So this is where I'm going to stop it right now. I'm going to have her go through and do the other quests, because then I can get some more of those quick express things, and I can get some more. I'll go and upgrade my bag a couple times, so that next time when we come, we can just jump right into talking to General Zurin, and I can try to see if I can defeat the Brimstone Bruiser. Not sure I can, but hey, we'll try it. So anyway, thank you for watching this episode, and we'll see you next time, and we'll get to murder. Bye.